everybody. Welcome to Biz Girl. Y'all, hey,
Office
great
hours.
day for Bestie Finders office hours. Look, we come in conversation, so I had to get my marbles together. But welcome. I'm Dean Kathy, one of the coaches for Bestie Finder.
hmm
Welcome me in here with me, my besties, Dr. Lisa,
Hey.
Coach Nayala.
Hello, hello.
Look, she got that thing fixed, y'all. She was having a
Woo.
fit last week because them hearts won't pop up. I had to pray over the internet or the Apple Heart Station.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all better let them hearts work for our heart led coach. So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna get started. Gonna turn it over to Dr. Lisa this morning, or this afternoon.
Yes.
This afternoon. So, Dr. Lisa, what you got for us, girl?
All right. So last week we talked about what to do when mediating all the conflicts is draining your leadership energy. And we all brought our own perspectives on what that actually meant for us.
Mm-hmm.
So now I want to flip it since we talked about our own experiences.
Mhm,
What happens when you are that leader
mhm,
and everybody's talking to everybody else but you? How do
mhm.
you get them to come forward with the information that you need for the issue that you need to address?
Mhm.
Yeah, look, the first I'm gonna tell you, I'm tickled because the first thing that came to my mind was, you know how somebody running there, stepping in the door. I heard you got a problem with me. Yeah,
Hello, Rhonda. This Shirley. What is that poor
yeah,
woman's name? I forgot.
okay. Look, you know that man you sleeping with? No, I'm just kidding. Uh, that's my man. Yeah, you remember that song, Nayala?
Yes, I do. I
Uh,
do. I
look,
do.
we
Yes.
were going totally in a whole different direction once we get started. So I'm reeling it back in. All right.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So, right, but what I start off with is the thing that you don't do is when somebody tells you that somebody has an issue with you, that you go in and now you're offended, right? You get all mad and you ready to put your dukes up, right?
Mhm,
And you run in there or you call them in your office and I heard you got a problem with me and blah 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 blah. So now that person who just came in there who you really want to express what is the issue, you just shut them down even more.
mm.
Right, you just shut them down even
hmm
more, and so I just wanted to start off with that. So I've seen it. I've seen it, and I've had to tell that leader that is not how you're going to get that person to trust you, to open up to you, to tell you what the
hmm
issues are. If you want a better team, uh, you have to to them in a different manner. So I do have a scenario, but I'll let you guys go. I just want to open over there. Don't go flying in there, bursting through the door. You know what I'm saying? I heard.
hmm
No. Coach, what you thinking?
Well, she said don't lead with that. So I don't have anything to add with my little compassionate leader self. So, 'cause, truth be told, I'm one that, I'll have a team and I'll bring everybody into the team, and I won't go in and say, I heard you had a problem with me, but I will ask the question, are there any issues, so that it can not feel like it's just a one-on-one, but the whole
hmm
team is like has the opportunity to present, what
Mhm.
issues or things that they want to address. That's not to say that I don't take it personally. Like I'm in my feelings. Like, let me say that, because I know it's not personal, but it does hurt. It does. I try not to take offense. Let me say that. I try my
Okay.
best not to take offense.
hmm
But that is my leadership style in terms of like opening up the floor for any questions or concerns, and I'm real big on following like the vision and the mission with all our meetings. So we start with there and then, giving people the opportunity to express themselves. But I don't know if that's the best practice. And I think people will
Look,
they'll just do what they want to do for the most part
it's a good
anyway.
one, but you still standing there with your feelings hurt because most people not gonna open up and say what the issues are, right?
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
they don't want to talk about it, amongst because you're up there already knowing that they have a problem, and
Hmm.
they're not going to open up in front of everybody, right?
Okay.
And so what I've done is I've brought that person, if I knew that or heard that someone had an issue or got their feelings hurt by something I said or done, I would bring that person in for a one-on-one,
Hmm.
and just let them know that I have her. First of all, the very first thing that I did would do is apologize. I apologize if I hurt your feelings, and in the process of us working on this project, that was never my intention. So let me find out what really that I did or said, so I can clear that up for you. Because exhorters, we like to bring things to the table. We like to confront. You know what I'm saying? We like to bring it to the table so we can get rid of that issue, and so we can keep moving, right? And so,
Hmm.
and that's what I've done, and just bring them and then even when I would do that, if they come in already all puffed up or whatever, it really brings their blood pressure down, and it brings the level down of the tension or whatever that they're feeling. And then when I hear them out, and then just let them know that they misunderstood, or I, misunderstood what I was saying. And so I would have to just, make sure they understood what I really meant. And then we could go from there, and we will walk away having the best relationship from that point on. And that's when a person can get to the place where they really trust you. They learn to trust you. And so that's what I was sharing with Susan last week, that when we acknowledge those things and talk them
Hmm.
through, that's how we start building trust. And then that
Hmm.
way we won't have to have that too many more times. You know what I'm saying? We might have to come to the
Right.
floor, to a one-on-one or a onesie. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
um Another time maybe. But and then I would even tell them, just know that whatever I'm saying is for the betterment of whatever the project is. It's never anything personal towards you or whatever. So, and just really digging in, because most of the time it is either a compassionate or a server, somebody like that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Dr.
Now, my
Lisa?
perspective, my perspective is influenced by my childhood and school. So when you're a teacher, and of course, knowledge and facts and stuff, people start to sometimes put you on a pedestal for, you always do this right. So, here's more stuff, right? Or you naturally become that person that they look to for uh, confirmation, validation, things like that. And sometimes, if you're not letting that go to your head, that what happens is that they start feeling like you're this, this super person that
Right.
is infallible and so on. And hopefully you're not believing your own hype. But when you're a kid and everybody's parents is comparing their kid to you, what happens?
Oh.
Now you're arrogant. You ain't even say nothing, right?
Okay.
So then what happens? So the way that I with that was always to say, listen, this is not what I think. This is what you're bringing to me. And so the way that I ended up dealing with that as a leader was okay. Like I kind of had that all off at the past. So if I've heard a criticism or if someone has come to me with a second or third hand issue, I reflect on that because, it does take some self-awareness to come in and say, okay, well, this seems to be a challenge, and this is where I went with it. If this is, let me know if this has been your interpretation. So, of course, I'm going to analyze the situation because that's what teachers do. So, I want, I automatically go for separating the emotions from the message. And so I go with the message and I say, okay, well, I know this can trigger some emotional responses in different ways. This is my intention. Is this what you heard? And now we go to, okay, well, are we speaking the same language? Are we on? Are we in the same book? Are we at the library at the same time?
Hmm.
And so my approach is typically to just go to verifying the facts and ex,
A typical
ex, and
teacher.
go for the facts because the facts don't change. How you feel about the facts is usually what the issue is,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and of course, presentation is a part of that. But to
Yeah,
that
that's what I
extent,
was getting ready to say. And how the facts are presented, right?
hmm
And what gets folks is so the person that you're talking to whose feelings are hurt, they miss the facts
right,
altogether, because they're all up in their feelings.
right,
And so we have one person in the audience, right?
hmm
Who is that?
let's
Say
see
hello to us.
if they come through the chat. Let's check the chat.
Say hello, hello.
Well, they haven't said hello yet. So
Okay, but we're about to finish up anyway for
Yes.
Facebook, not Facebook.
YouTube.
Ooh,
YouTube.
sorry, YouTube. But
Sorry to get your
audience,
outfit wrong.
okay. So, but our audience can stay. We just gonna stop the recording for
Mm-hmm.
YouTube and all that good
Yes.
stuff. But that was good, guys, because I think we are at our 15 minutes. But that
Yeah.
was really good. And so you really heard how a teacher handles it, how an exhorter handles it, and how a compassionate handles it. So it is amazing. I'm telling you, these gifts. This really just makes me. We're going to do another gift summit, and guys, we're going to be on the panel.
hmm
And
Okay.
and so we're going to answer these doggone questions. We're going to have some scenarios for these people, and
hmm
so we can get ready to get you guys into our Discover You course, so that way that you
hmm
can finish this year off strong. I can't even believe we just almost finished with the first quarter.
hmm
Yes. 2 weeks.
Okay, so yeah, so we have our Discover You course, but that's gonna you'll hear about it, and we
Yes.
want you to
hmm
be about it. All right. So
Yes.
Dr. Lisa,
All right, YouTube, that's a wrap for us, and we'll see you next week. If you want to join and listen to the full conversation, sign up and join us at bestdefinder.net. Bye, YouTube.
bye YouTube. All right, guests, you stay here. We want to know who that is.
Who that is?
Who that
I'm
is
not.
in here with
I'm.
us.
I'm. I'm not going.